Hey guys, Serena Williams here, and I pretty much just want to talk about training under the weather or when you're sick. Um, it might not look like I'm sick, but I am. And I hate when people say that. Don't you hate when you get sick and you're like, oh, I don't feel good, and people are like, oh, you don't look like it. And I was like, well, how am I supposed to look sick? Um, yeah, I mean, some people do look like they're sick when they are sick, and then some people just don't look sick when they are sick. And I feel like everybody goes through that, not that phase when they're sick and they don't look sick. So I think that's normal for people who are sick that sometimes just don't look sick. So stop telling people that they don't look sick when they are. It's annoying, I think, for everybody, and I think we all can agree. Okay, but outside of that, I kind of want to just talk about training when you're like sick and under the influence. Um, when you're sick, it's really important to take care of your body, and considering that you're an athlete, you're going to be putting your body under a lot of stress. And so, with that being said, you want to make sure that you're maintaining your diet and eating properly, sleeping properly, and doing everything that you need to do to make sure that um, you're not making yourself more sick or wearing your body down more than necessary. With that being said, something that I like to do when I'm sick is I like to drink Gatorade right before I go to bed, to replenish pretty much all the electrolytes in my body that I've used throughout the day. And then on top of that, I like to drink it right before I go to practice, along with maybe like a smoothie or some type of health bar that I'll eat. Peanut butter and jellies are my favorite. Normally I eat it like an hour before I go to training, just because I want to make sure that I have more energy than necessary to make it through the practice, and also just to make sure that I'm training at my full potential while I am sick. And so, yeah, so that's one thing, is making sure that you're eating right. Gatorade, Powerade, whatever aid you want to drink before you go to training, I would just drink that. And water, make sure you're drinking tons of water. Water, where I think how much, I can't remember how much our body is made of water, 70% or 80%. Some high percentage that I can't remember right now, which is really sad because I'm a science major. We're just going to skip over that fact. I have a dingy moments at times. Anyways, our body is made of water, so it's important that you're replenishing all the water that your body sweats out throughout the night and throughout the day. Second thing I pretty much want to go over is something that I cannot remember at the moment, which sucks. So we're just going to talk more on health and eating until I remember what it is that I was going to tell you guys. um, yeah, just drink tons of water and Gatorade, drink Gatorade. If you don't, oh, that's what I was going to say. When it comes to Gatorade, like, I don't really like Gatorade, so I'll water it down, like 50% water, 50% Gatorade, and pretty much just drink it throughout the day, and then probably like 2 a day, like when I'm sick. When I'm not sick, I maybe drink a half a Gatorade a day just because I don't like it. Statistically, if you drink something 21 times, you're supposed to like it after that, but for some reason I just don't care too much for Gatorade. I don't mind drinking it, it's perfectly fine, but I can't really drink a whole one. I don't know why. Water, easy. Gatorade, I sip Gatorade. Anything but water, I sip. I don't know why. Just how I am. Be out training when you're sick. Just make sure you replenish your body. I'm really sorry I forgot what else I was going to talk about in this video, but yeah. If I remember, I'll post another one for you guys. Outside of that, hope you guys liked my one tip as far as what to do when you're sick and training. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so I remembered what I was going to say. When you're sick in training, be aware of what you're doing in your training session. So it's more important now to pay attention to what your body's doing and what it's not doing, and comparing it to what it's doing when it is healthy and when it's not healthy. So if you're at practice and you're training and it's just not working for you, it's probably best for you to just stop doing what you're doing. Otherwise, it's probably going to lead to injury or you're just going to have a really bad training session and you're just going to be like, this was a waste of my time. So it's better to practice good habits versus bad habits, even if it means that you're going to miss a day of training. Like, it's better to miss a day of training bad habits than miss a day of training of good habits down the road, if that makes any sense. I'm not too positive that makes sense. So let me just reword this. It's better to train good habits than bad habits. So if you're sick, take the day off and trust that your coach has trained you enough to where if you miss a few days, it's perfectly fine and it doesn't hurt your training. Because it's going to happen where you're going to miss a day and you're going to be like, oh my god, I missed one day out of like how many months is track season? 4 or 5, half a year, depending on how long you run. And it's like you miss 1 or 2 or 3 days. Like, it's not that serious. So just make sure you pay attention to what your body's doing when it's sick, and pay attention to it. So if it's telling you to stop, then stop. Don't keep going, because it's just gonna hurt you more than you're already hurt and sick. So 2 tips. 1, fluids, Gatorade. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Take a hot bath every day after training. If you can, put peppermint oil in it, pretty much because it like clears up your sinuses and stuff if you have like stuffy nose, and it also gets your blood circulation going too. So peppermint's really good for that. I have a peppermint body scrub that I just love dearly, and you can feel it tingling when it works, so it's cool. I don't know, this is probably an ethnic thing, but Dr. Miracle does it too on your hair. So for all you ethnic girls out there that use that, I like when I put it in my hair and it's all like tingly and stuff. It's really cool. So yeah, peppermint. It's actually a really good herb, right? Dingy moment. It's actually really good for your skin and health. So that was the main thing I wanted to tell you guys, is to take a hot bath in peppermint oil if you can. And just sit there, like, relax. Give yourself your me time when you're sick, because it's going to be really important for you to do that. And it'll probably help you get over your cold or fever. Wait, I don't think you want to take baths when you have a fever, hot bath. Anyways, it'll help you get over whatever sickness that you have at the time. So, 1, the first tip I gave was liquids, so drink a lot of liquids. Your mom's going to say that, your dad's going to say that, the doctor's going to say that, your grandma's going to say that, your coach is going to say that, everybody's going to say that, I'm saying that. So do it, because if it didn't work, people wouldn't be recommending that you drink liquids. They'd be telling you to do something else. I don't know what that something else is, but they would be telling you to do something else. So, drink liquids, Gatorade, Powerade, can't think of any other drinks right now. Anything that has electrolyte replacement, pretty much. Liquids, and then pay attention to your body. If it's telling you to stop, stop. And then take a bath. They're fun and relaxing. So those are kind of the things that I do when I'm sick that help me get through my training session and through my day as optimal as I can be. And that is pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions or comments, like, comment, share, let me know, and I'll shoot a video and talk about it. So yeah, talk to you guys later. For reals this time.